Time to bring it over to the Blue Couches today to welcome in our first guest, who is a first-timer here on the Blue Couches, local author Leslie Blake. Hi, Leslie. Nice to have you.
Hi, Amanda. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, where are you a native of?
Cambridge Springs, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Lifelong.
Lifelong. When did you start writing?
Well, I started this book about 10 years ago, and in between everything else that I do in the world, I retired in 2014. Mm-hmm. The book just wasn't birthing itself in the amount of time that I felt appropriate. And so when I was about 3/4 of the way through, I had two editors helping me, Brenda Sue Reynolds and Patrick Reynolds. And they helped to bring the book together in a more cohesive manner that was easy to read and brought the story to life.
That's wonderful. Talk a little bit about the storyline of the Lilac Bed.
Well, the storyline is a healing book. It's my own memoir, but it's also a very healing and helping story. Along the way in my journey of life, I have been a yoga teacher, personal trainer, life coach, Reiki master, etc., and still do dabble in many of those things amongst being with my family. And so I was able to bring, not myself, but make in my women's yoga center and healing arts center, I was able to bring together a safe space for women to heal. And unbeknownst to me, it blossomed into, I don't know, just something that really, really worked and resonated with women. Even this morning after retiring in 2014, I got a note from a yoga student saying she missed our classes, the meditation and the healing value.
And how important that was
and how
in her
important
life.
it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're also an illustrator, and you did the illustrations for this
Yes.
book. Talk a little bit about your love of doing that as well.
Well, my mom was an artist, and the book there's woven stories of my mom throughout the book. It's a very gritty story of mental illness within a family, and how we kind of moved our way out of that into a very normal healing energy that we share as a family now. And my mom was the artist in the family, and I just kind of took after her. So I ran my own gallery for 19 years and thought it was very appropriate to put the paintings in the book that I had painted.
Yeah,
so several
absolutely.
of them are in there.
Yeah, and it sounds like a theme that many people today can relate to, dealing with something like mental illness in the family and working your way through it and coming to love and accept everybody despite some of the issues.
Yes, and I chose a pen name specifically because there was many family members that didn't want the story told. It's a very, very gritty, raw story, and in the end is not gritty and raw at all. It's wonderful, it's happy, it's joyful, as my life is now. And they didn't want the story told, so I chose a pen name.
Okay, which is?
Freya Wilder.
So that's what you'll find. You're doing a book signing coming up this weekend at Riverside Brewing Company in Cambridge Springs. What time will you be there?
I will be there from 1 until 3. I will personalize the books that are already purchased. Deanna, the owner of the Riverside, my daughter-in-law, will also have books for sale. So if you've bought a book on Amazon or Barnes & Noble or Thrift Books or any place, bring it with.
Okay.
And if not, you can purchase a book there right at the book signing.
Oh, terrific. So kind of a couple events all wrapped up into one there.
Yes.
Yeah, which is really great.
Yes.
What are you most excited about in sharing your book with your readers?
I think in bringing to life a story that starts out very, very dark and grim and ends up very peaceful and happy. And my whole idea behind the book was bringing to life the fact that back in the 60s and 70s, there was no place for women to go. Now it's all over the place. All you have to do is reach out. There's women's services, there's women's centers, there's all kinds of places where women can get help now, and that's very important to do so.
Absolutely. Well, check out the book signing again. It is this Sunday from 1 to 3 at Riverside Brewing in Cambridge Springs. You can pick up your copy of the book there or any place you buy your books. Is it where?
Yes, Amazon, Barnes & Noble. I'll also be at Tattered Corners on Chestnut Street in Meadville August 16th from 11 until 1.
Okay, so you got a couple different opportunities there. Leslie, so nice to meet you. Thanks for being on the Blue Couches today.
Thank you,
Yes,
Amanda.
and best of
Pleasure to
luck
meet
with
you as well.
with your book. I look forward to reading it as well.
Thank you.